One. Hi. Hey, host. What's going on?
Hey.
Hey,
what's
I ain't
going
seen y'all in a minute. What's that about? Say what now?
I said it's been a minute. You're right. It's been a hot second.
It's been like 3. Oh shit!
What happened?
Break it in.
What the hell?
What the fuck was that?
No, but somebody's outside my door with a saw or something, girl. I think it's Jason. Oh my god.
It's October too. Oh my.
Right. We'll have to wait until we finish this podcast though.
Trick or treat. Definitely a treat.
Yeah. My entire life flashed before my eyes.
Girl, you hop back on that couch real quick.
Girl, for real. I'm from the hood. We don't like sounds like that at all. At all. So how y'all been?
Girl, grinding, chilling and grinding.
I'm here.
Chilling and grinding and chilling and grinding and chilling.
There you go. Get it. So Kelanna and Charmaine, did y'all progress on FCIT? Did y'all advance?
Oh yes, ma'am.
Good, yay!
Yes, ma'am.
Three girls on the show, and all 3 girls advanced. We were like doing it for the ladies.
Who's the other girl? Was you?
All right.
Who's the other chick?
Sandra.
My bitch.
I'm not gonna say nothing about how you said that. It's real.
No, I'm neutral.
Yes, neutral.
Switzerland.
I am sweet as fuck over here, or Switzerland.
But yeah, it was a nice time last night. It was a good crowd. They were spaced the fuck out, but it was still a good crowd though.
Yeah.
I'm mad that I to actually sign up for Funnies Comic in Texas.
You forgot to?
Yep. Every year I forget. It just seems to pass so quick. It's like they ask for you to sign up and then it's gone like the next day. I'm just
Yeah. Rachel, why didn't you sign up?
Rachel, have you muted yourself?
Girl, that baby was muted.
No, I didn't enter because I don't live in Dallas. I'm not driving up there for that.
No, there's one in Austin and there's one in Houston.
There is?
Texas?
Yeah, there's one.
There's one person in Austin.
In Texas. So there's one in Austin, there's one in Dallas, and one in Houston.
I don't think it's one in where they hold the one in Austin.
I never heard of one in Austin. I know we have funniest person in Austin, but to be honest, the prize for funniest person in Austin is better than the prize for funniest person in Texas. So
accurate.
I rather win the funniest person in Austin.
Sorry, the funniest person in Austin gets to go to the funniest person or funniest comic in Texas competition. That's what it is. So when's that? Not the same time?
Yeah.
Because what's the person?
I have no idea.
What was her name? Sharonda? LaShonda. She had one funniest person in Austin, and she came to Dallas last year for funniest comic in Texas. She was like in the finals. It was in Arlington Improv, so Dallas area, and this year the finals are in Houston. But it was all 3 areas. So there, I don't know how they do it differently, but there is an Austin aspect to it.
There's no Austin competition for it. I guarantee you that.
I don't know. Comedy competitions are weird to me. I don't know what it is about them. I kind of just.
I know comedy competitions are, but that's why I was saying the one in Austin. If I had to choose to do one, I'd rather just be funniest person in Austin because at least then you can't coming out to look at you. In Dallas, don't nobody give a damn.
That's true. It's just I'm proud seeing you, but they ain't sending it.
It's all of it. It's the live music, all that stuff. They really love live music and anything live and entertainment. They love it.
Rachel, you over there cooking up a storm, my girl. What you got? The paprika? Was that paprika I saw?
No, that was Zatarain.
Zatarain.
That Tony Saturatus.
You can't put Zatarain's and Tony Saturates in the same pot. That don't make sense.
Girl,
Same damn thing.
You just did.
Don't do that. You mixing. That's too much. You're extra right now. You're doing the most.
I got my blue apron. I got my blue apron going. So
What? Okay, so what did you order from Blue Apron? I always see their commercials, but I've never like wanted to order anything.
it doesn't. Every week is different. So you pick your meals ahead of time, and then like out of 8 different meals, and then they say, so you pick your meals. It's whatever you pick for that week.
So is the food good though? That's what I'm saying.
I heard it was trash.
No, it's good. It's real good.
But don't you make it yourself?
Know how to add the right seasonings.
Well,
Rachel,
everything
salt on top of salt.
Oh,
the only thing that you have to have is salt and pepper and olive oil. It comes with everything else. Like everything else.
So they came with Zatarain's?
No, I just did it on my own.
Oh wait, why you hating on her Zatarain's though?
I don't know. I'm a person from Louisiana. I have a vendetta against Zatarain's.
Zatarain's salty as hell.
Exactly. It's even saltier than Tony Saturates. And like, girl, anyway.
I don't even know what that's.
I have the no sodium. I have the no sodium, so it's fine.
Okay. All right.
Oh,
Excuse the fuck out of me.
I was just gonna say, shut me the fuck up then.
Right. Get me all the way together. Gather me up.
Shoot.
No, it's good. So it's just food. It's just food. Just something to eat. It's better than well, it's not better than Whataburger, but you know what I mean.
Girl, I'm really having trouble hearing you. I'm like hearing the ends and pieces.
I barely hear shit you say.
I don't know how to do anything about that. I don't control the towers of the earth.
I know, but you
It's
got
because she moving too much. That baby moving too much.
You got to reboot or something.
Stand still when I talk.
No, it doesn't help. It doesn't help. I guess we're gonna have to deal with your lag for the duration.
For the duration.
Whatever. Anywho, so look, did y'all hoes watch Def Comedy Jam 25?
Did. I surely did.
Several times.
You liked it?
Yeah, there was moments.
Dave Chappelle, basically. Dave Chappelle.
And DL Hughley.
Yeah.
That was so fun, and it was the off scripts of which I think that's how you could tell that they're really funny. It was like they weren't reading no teleprompter. That was literally on the fly jokes, and it was hilarious. Best part.
That was like off the dome. It was complete magic. But of course, I was just grinning from ear to ear because I love Dave Chappelle so much, and I just wanted to jump out of my fucking chair at work watching this because it was just too much. Like, I don't know what it is, but when I see Dave Chappelle do stuff like that, it makes my heart jump out of my chest. Like, I'm just like, oh God, you talented motherfucker. Just
right, for real. Especially then he just like, man, I have troubles. I used to reading out loud in front of people. It was one of his things. I'm like, damn, this nigga, he just admitting that he don't like reading in public. And you know what I'm saying?
He's reading in public.
Yeah, as he's reading in public. And the shit is just hilarious. I'm like, man, anything that come out that nigga mouth, folks laugh. It's like,
I think it's because like he has this thing where he is just completely sincere in the moment. Like he don't have nothing else on it. Yeah. And it's a thing, I guess, that's hard to do, to just be unaffected for the most part. And he's the master at that shit. I don't know how he do it, they God, but I wish I could. Yeah. Adele Gibbons was funny. My mother was hilarious. Yeah, she was good. She did that. I like that she went up there and actually did comedy. Like, that's what I appreciate about her. She went there and did real time. Yeah. That's what I thought. I thought the whole thing was gonna be like, I knew it was a tribute or like a something like that, but I thought it would be more comedy. This shit was like a retirement party. Yeah, I thought it was gonna be more comedy, but it was still cool.
Yeah, it was good. Like they paid homage.
But it was like one of those things where I told, this is like a 25-year anniversary of our company. Let's talk about this shit that happened. It's kind of like,
yeah.
Like
Let's remember this. Okay, was it just me or did Martin seem awkward to y'all? Was he acting awkward?
Bitch. So you caught that too?
Yes.
He was a little.
He's standoffish. He was just kind of like, I fuck with y'all, but I really don't fuck with y'all like that no more.
Right. Like, I like how they got all the really rich people to do in, like, with the video. Like, they couldn't afford to get Chris Rock and Kevin Hart and Trevor Noah to actually show up. So
right. I know. They're like, yeah. They're like
satellite. Looking at.
Right. To like, well, can you record something on your iPhone and send it to us?
Yeah.
Can you hear me? I haven't said anything since I came back in here. Can you hear me? I haven't said anything yet.
Yeah, we.
Are so good.
You're getting on my nerves. Oh, but no, girl. We was just talking about we was just talking about that damn old
Def Jam.
Yeah, Def Comedy Jam or whatever.
Comedy. So Def. Nope. Wrong.
Did we talk about how we thought it was going to be comedy and not a whole bunch of video clips?
We already talked about that. We already talked about that. It was all them damn video clips, and then it wasn't like a set thing. Like they didn't really even talk about the clip. They just say, "Hey, look at this. We got some clips for y'all. Look at this shit right here."
A random montage.
Like, watching it felt a lot like they had booked the venue, then they forgot, and then a week later they were like, "Oh shit." We got orders some food. Like that's what it felt like. That's what the whole
like they just scrambled to put some stuff together.
Mm-hmm.
So like they got their mama to do the catering. Like, well, I think mama and my aunties could cook something.
Ask her, can she bring some chicken wings or something?
Right, some green beans, some pasta salad.
Who got the potato salad?
Some chicken spaghetti. Some chicken spaghetti.
Right. Like the spaghetti and the damn old meatballs, the sandwiches.
Oh, shoot.
But it was cool though. But one thing I could not help but notice.
What?
The way that the women were treated.
Yo, what was wrong with Cheryl Underwood? Like, I know what
she was
just, I feel like, I don't know, but if I was the two of those guys, it seemed like they wanted a woman to just be there, and she was there, and she had no lines, so she was just repeating. Do you remember she was repeating after everyone at one point? You remember that?
It seemed like she was just all over the place. It seemed like she was fighting for her position within all those men. She just bouncing from here to there. I'm like, girl, get it together.
She was right. Like, I don't know. Let's say someone said, because those were crazy. Them were crazy days. Yeah, and we used to do this.
She was trying to say, it was like a hype thing. She was doing like the Lil Jon thing. She was doing the Lil Jon thing. Yeah.
And then after then I feel like Steve Harvey was like, okay, a serious moment now. And I feel like he's talking about her like, bitch, be serious. I'm talking serious. Like, why?
I think he was low-key serious when he said, you don't have to respond to everything.
Yeah. Because Steve Harvey's an asshole, and everybody knows that. He's a jerk.
Yeah.
He was definitely serious.
Yeah, definitely. Did y'all like Tiffany Haddish set?
So look, this is my thing. Tiffany Haddish, she did good. I liked the little 5 that she did up top, but so like the cover picture, like just from that, I could tell it was gonna be some bullshit with the women. Cause like the little cover picture that was on Netflix, the thumbnail, she was the only woman. Like they had all these veterans. They had Dave Chappelle and Cedric the Entertainer and DL and Steve Harvey. They were on the cover photo, but the only woman on the cover photo was Tiffany Haddish. And I was like, Tiffany Haddish ain't no OG. She not.
She original Def Jam.
I don't remember her being on Def Jam ever.
She was on Def Jam,
but it was like a couple of years ago.
I know she was. I'm just saying, like. She came on Def Jam at a point where even black folks wasn't watching Def Jam.
Exactly.
So
I don't even know where that episode came from. I saw it on YouTube. Like,
that's like saying I performed on Soul Train, but it was the Soul Train with Shamir Moore. Like, who cares? That's the same.
Nobody cares.
Moore. She said Shamir.
Shamir Moore. That's my cousin.
But it was like kind of like a slap in the face to the women. It's like you're not young and pretty enough to be on the cover, but all these old niggas can be on the cover. But you a woman, Adele Givens, we not gonna put you on the cover.
Yeah, she was then they said she was the person that performed on Def Jam comedy the most ever in history.
Yeah, other than the host, other than Martin Lawrence, she was on every fucking episode.
She was doing like that, but yo, she's really fun. I saw her perform live, like whose tour? Cat Williams' tour. She opened up for him, and I was like, damn, this girl is funny. Like I know she was funny, but like seeing her live, that was like 2 years ago. And I was like, damn, she is really funny. Like I can see why she was on there. Her lips are really big too.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Like to give away.
Maybe they put her on there because she's the one that's popping right now as far as the females go.
Yeah.
But are the niggas popping right now? No, they didn't have Donald Glover on there. They didn't have fucking Gerard Carmichael.
But they never did Def Jam.
But they're not stand-up comedians either.
On there.
Gerard Carmichael and Childish Gambino, they are comics, but they're not really focused on stand-up right now, I don't think.
But they do stand-up.
But yeah, so
but they weren't on Def. They never did Def Jam comedy though. They never did that, so they can't put them in. Think about it, they never did it.
But still, like she's not the only one, and even though she's popping right now, like I can't say that.
Popping now? Which other female is popping now? That you know what I mean?
Like, who is popping as far as female comics?
Me, bitch.
Amy Schumer. Excuse me, Amy Schumer and Eliza Schumer.
Oh my gosh!
Really
I don't want to talk about her at all today on this good Thursday. Just anybody they could have put on the cover with Def Jam. What other female from that series?
It should have been Adele fucking Givens.
Or Adele Givens. They could have put Sarah Underwood because she's on that show, the Talk or whatever it's called, The View.
But no, this is my thing. Out of those women y'all naming, who's actually touring right now? Who's working the club?
But that's not what it's about. It's about the fact that this is Def Jam 25.
True.
Def Jam 25.
That's true and all. Yeah. But I haven't seen or heard anything from them as of late.
But I know
Entertainer as of late.
Probably still is on tour because I saw her like
the Black and Brown Get Down tour, whatever shit that is. The Black and Brown comedy Get Down. You got DL. He got a radio show popping. He's still hitting the clubs. Steve Harvey, of course, he ain't doing comedy no more. He getting that TV money.
Yeah.
Sure. Adele Givens is definitely still touring, baby. Definitely.
Who?
Adele Givens.
What? I can't hear you.
Adele Givens. She's definitely
Givens.
Yeah, I think she's still touring, but like people don't like. What's like? Who knows she's touring? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not like she's not mainstream, is what I think Kelanna's trying to say, right? Like, she's not mainstream.
Yeah, not even necessarily mainstream, but as far as like, is she popping right now? Did she just have a movie come out? Is she selling out the box office? Is she? That's what I'm asking. You know what? Let me do some research. Let me pull up some shit.
I mean, Tiffany Haddish is doing all that, and she's pretty much the only Black female stand-up comic that I can think of that's doing all that.
Yeah, that's why I think they put her on there, because she's the one that's popping right now. You know, Adele Givens and stuff.
Yeah, that's all well and good, but she's still not one of the faces of Def Jam, is what I'm saying.
Mm.
And you got
devil's advocate. If you're doing a marketing thing, right, and you know someone's popping and they have all these followers on Twitter and freaking Instagram and all that stuff, you're not gonna want to leverage that popularity of that person and pull them in. That's what they
and get them to click on it to see what's going on. Whoa, what's this? Oh, I just saw her in Girls Trip. Let me see what Def Jam Comedy 25 about. You put fucking Cheryl on. Well, they'll probably know Cheryl Underwood from the Talk.
They could have put her. They could have put her,
and they could have put Adele Givens on there too. They'll be like, Def Jam. Who the hell is that girl? That woman. We know because,
yeah. You think everybody knows who Cedric the Entertainer is? You think everybody knows that?
Kings of Comedy did gross a lot, and Cedric the Entertainer. Kings of Comedy, and Cedric the Entertainer was on Steve Harvey's show, so you know he probably got some. He's been in a lot of stuff though.
I mean, I'm aware of that, but still, I feel like it's disrespectful and it's a slap in the face to the women who've been doing it and who were there from the beginning.
I disagree. I mean, I see where you're coming from, but you gotta sell tickets.
They gonna sell tickets. It's Def Comedy Jam 25. They're going to sell tickets.
Well, I mean, you gotta get viewers. You gotta sell tickets.
Well, okay, so I'm looking. Okay, I actually went on Netflix right now because I want to see. I want to see the picture and stuff like that.
Tracy Morgan, Cat Williams. Who else?
Can I share my screen? Okay, let me share my screen. Ooh, let me do this fancy. Can y'all see my screen or whatever?
Yeah, we see it. We see it.
So I don't know how to stop the picture, but
there we go.
So it's like, okay, there's what's her name? Laura Hayes. That's her name.
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, ooh.
I wasn't talking about that picture, but okay.
No, I don't. I'm trying to say this is you're talking about.
You should have went to Google Images. They got a still shot.
I went to it, but I couldn't find it.
There you go.
But where's the picture though?
Black and white one.
My bad. It's behind. Okay. All right. Yeah, you smart or whatever.
It was there.
Went to the actual.
I be doing something.
Okay. I tried.
No. Hit the X right there. Hit the X.
It's a black and white picture, Charmaine.
And then it's gonna be.
It's black and white.
Oh, I thought you were talking about that picture. What picture are you talking about then?
Charmaine.
Go up. Go back up. Go back up.
I didn't even see this picture. I was talking about the wrong picture, y'all.
The poor thing.
So you got Cat Williams, and yes, we know who Cat Williams is, but this nigga, he was disgraced publicly on numerous occasions. Tracy Morgan is barely getting back in. This man was mangled in a terrible car accident, and he's just getting his shit together.
Mm-hmm.
But they couldn't put Cheryl Underwood on that bitch. Are you serious? Who's been on The View for years?
I did not know that. Oh my God.
Here's a question, but here's a question for you. Did Cheryl Underwood want to come?
Did she want to come? She was all in there. She wanted to come. She wanted to be there.
She definitely looked excited to be there.
Is that what she said?
She looked very excited to be there. Or maybe she was on some, I don't know, amphetamine. I don't know, girl, but she was up there. She was here. She was on 10.
Okay, well, this is the picture. Okay, I feel like they should have put the other picture. Like, you know what I mean? They could have had more people and stuff like that. They didn't have to do, but they had more than one picture. You know what I'm trying to say? They had more than one picture. That's what I'm trying to say.
But that was like the main cover picture, and the only woman on there is Tiffany Haddish.
Well, how come I never saw this picture until now? Then, like, I swear I never saw this picture.
Yeah, I've never seen that one before either.
So I thought you were talking about this.
The one I saw on the banner and stuff. Like that was the one I saw.
This picture, and again, it's the same people if you notice. But if you changes, I thought it was this. I literally the whole time I thought I was talking about this picture. I'm not gonna lie, I did not say the black and white picture. Thought it was this picture we were talking about. And this is from the actual night of the event, if you could tell, right? Because that's what.
Yeah, that's from the event.
Still know Adele Givens, which she definitely should have been on there, or Cheryl Underwood.
But then I guess if you look at this, at least they have like I know it's not obviously she's in the back, but yeah.
Meanwhile, you got Tracy Morgan and Cat Williams on there.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
They got Martin and thing and Laura in the back, but yeah.
Have we discussed Cat Williams' hair from that night?
That's what I was gonna say. That's why that's how I was just like, I know this is from the night because this is how Cat Williams' hair was, and I was like, no, he did not.
Oh, y'all know Miss Cat Williams,
a hot fucking mess.
His hair been looking a mess since he came out. I don't even know why y'all surprised.
Exactly.
Girl, that shit been oily and thin.
Thank you. It looked like since they had that wig on him and fucking right after next.
But remember what did he say? Don't act like my hair it doesn't look luxurious. And he went,
yeah, girl, yes. Get out of here, sir.
You better work them little layers. You better work that little crunch ass bob you got, girl.
The flip. Remember, that was like such an old, like when I was younger, I was like, ooh, I'm gonna change the game with this press though. I'm gonna do the flip under, not the under one, like you know what I mean? Like over or whatever, this way, big.
Oh man.
Yeah, he did have the fire ass flips. He did have the fire flips.
Yeah.
I said the fire ass flips.
Yo, that was killing the game when you did that extra flip. People were like, fuck that curl iron this way.
Yeah, I was taking care of my kids on my own. I don't need no man.
I got this shit. I'm a strong single black woman.
Thank you. I just got my GED. I got a job working with the city.
I'm about to get this nursing degree.
Thank you.
My kids ain't gonna want for shit.
It's never really a nursing degree. It's like a PAB or something like that, like nursing assistant. But they'd be like, I'm a nurse. No, you not.
You help the nurse. No.
You wipe shit.
Okay, so look. In addition to into all that, like the absence of them in the picture, there's this whole thing about Tiffany Haddish being like the point woman for the whole, segment as it pertains to, the female comics. And I was kind of like,
what do you mean? Like she was a moderator, you mean?
Yeah, she was like, she moderated that little panel. She was like the point man. She presented the segment and all this other stuff, and she's like all over the place representing the women damn near by herself. It felt like.
I personally didn't have a problem with that.
I like this segment.
It's one of those things where it's like who've been here for a while, so that didn't bother me at all. Trying to do like I'm new school, they're not. I can learn from them, and we're all gonna do this interview shit together. It didn't bother me.
Yeah, I wanted it to be longer. Actually, I wanted it to be longer.
It would have been nice.
And I think they should have had more women up there. But I guess it might have been too much. But like you're trying to say, they had Adele, Cheryl Underwood, and who else did they have?
Melanie Camacho.
They should have. I thought Laura Hayes.
And what was Monique, girl? Did she not get an invite? What's she? Where was Monique? Yes.
Monique probably said no, her bougie ass.
She can't be bougie. That's not.
She don't shave her legs. Monique been thinking since she won an Oscar, she ain't got to do shit no more. Monique's probably. If anybody said no, Monique said no.
With her, she said that she got blackballed by Lee Daniels, but he said it wasn't true on Breakfast Club. But who knows?
Aside from that, besides the point, it just felt like a lot of tokenism going on with the women. Like it was like it's kind of like a bear dancing in a tutu, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, look at this little sideshow. The women, look at them dance around over there. They're entirely separate from us. That's why they have a separate segment. It just didn't seem inclusive. It seemed like a lot of tokenism to me. That's why.
I feel like it was, I felt, like, because at the thing about it is, like, I know a lot of times people don't like to be called a female comedian. They're like, just call me a comedian or whatever the case may be. And, they don't want to have a distinction. But, like, I don't know. I don't really mind, like, a distinction because I'm just like, okay, I am a female. And I know I want you to see me for who I am. But, there's still going to be differences. And that's what the questions were about. Like, because the thing is, you can't act like that people don't say that women aren't funny. Even if you think women are funny, it's people, like, some people don't think women are funny, and it's not like I didn't make that shit up today. Like, there's a whole thing with whatever, like, I'm trying to say. So I feel like
whatever, but we don't have to play that up. We don't have to lean into that. We don't have to be like always proving ourselves. We don't have to always be but we are funny though. Let me show you.
Okay, so then what did Cheryl Underwood say? She was just like, because someone said, do you think it was hard for you being a female comic? She was like, no, it was nothing. You had to be funny. If you didn't do this at whatever, where Bill Bellamy was hosting, then they were worse than Apollo or whatever, you wouldn't get it.
Bill Bellamy has never been funny.
That is true.
Me too. I never thought he was funny. I was like, damn, this nigga, I don't think he's funny.
No, I would have smashed. I definitely would have smashed.
He's very good looking. Don't get me wrong.
Bill Bellamy is very good looking.
He's a cutie pants.
Oh my God.
Maybe not very.
I thought Bill Bellamy and Flex were the same person up until like last year. So
no, wait. That's so no. Flex Alexander is cute. I'm not gonna lie. I always thought he was fine from One on One or whatever that show was.
Yeah, he is a cutie.
But yo, do y'all remember he played Michael Jackson?
Don't bring it up.
He will never live that down.
Wait.
Don't do this.
Wait. Let me show it. How you share the screen real quick?
It says screen sharing.
You go to the left-hand side. There's an app that says screen sharing. The green button. And
they had him painted up like one of the dead people in the Thriller video. Terrible.
They had that boy. What number makeup was that?
I'm gonna share my
white out on his face.
Girl,
negative.
They had him
look
like that.
Shit.
That's
Lord have mercy.
Look at this one. Look at that one.
Oh my Lord.
That is so funny. Oh
girl,
my
when I saw that movie and then he was talking in that little soft voice, girl, I was dying.
And you know why I thought about that? Because remember the section in Def Jam Comedy where they were talking about everyone doing impersonations and everyone Michael Jackson. Flex Alexander was impersonating Michael Jackson, and I started laughing. I'm like, I wonder if that's why they put him in the movie.
That's probably why. Girl, that is.
Did Flex ever do stand up? I must have missed that. I don't remember him.
Yeah, he was. They had a clip of him in the Def Jam Comedy thing. Yeah.
How did I miss that? I watched that shit 3 times. How did I miss it all 3 times?
It was a Michael Jackson. It was
a quick little.
Basically, everyone's just doing the moonwalk. Everyone's just like, but obviously,
like what? How they did it, Charmaine?
Everyone was just like,
Charmaine over there turning into Mike her damn self.
You look like that blow up man. You look like that blow up man.
This baby powder though. This baby powder. I'm about to Flex Alexander then.
Girl, you better get some damn white out, and get it going on. But yeah, it was just weird. I don't know. As being singled out as a woman gets on my nerves personally. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. It's very.
I guess I'm just so used to it, which I don't know if it's maybe that might be the problem. Like I just feel like I've always been the only girl. Like always. So it's like single me out is cool. Like I'm used to it. So I'm just like, all right, we doing this? All right. Maybe that's why. Like I don't know. I'm so accustomed to it.
Yeah, I don't know either. I mean, I don't like it, but it's kind of like, I guess it comes with it. We can scream to the mountaintop, like, don't call me a female comic before you bring it up.
Mm-hmm.
But they gonna do that shit regardless. It's like, oh, okay. Well, you know what? Let me just crush it. Let me just kill my set and fuck it. Right. I don't know.
My thing is, it's like, I guess I'm used to it, so it doesn't bother me. But at the same time, it's like when people, for me, it's almost along the same lines as when people say they don't see race. Like, stupid shit. Yes, you do.
I don't see color.
See color. Like, yes, the fuck you do. We all see it, and that's what part of that is what makes us. So it's like, yeah. Like, this next female comic is going to tell your jokes out of her labia, and then if you guys really like her, pull her tampon out on stage. Like, it's never. But I'm not gonna I'll get mad at that. Give it up for our next comic. She's very funny. You'll like. She don't say it. That's gonna make me feel worse.
You going in and out, girl.
I feel you had some good points. I feel like I could tell by your tone,
your facial expression that you was killing it.
It was like the way she was moving.
But we missed half your message, Rachel.
It's like she is killing this. If only I could hear it. Females, because
are you making fun of the mentally disabled, Kelanna? Because we don't do that here.
I'm talking about Rachel, girl. I wanted to hear what she was saying, though.
Oh, so you saying that Rachel looked like she was mentally disabled? Got it. Okay.
What? No, I was not saying that, Rachel. Can you repeat what you just said, boo? Let's go. Let's go.
What I was saying is, I think people take it too far. Who cares if someone calls you a female comic? It's like I was saying. You heard it's like when people say they don't see color. Yes, you do. you know I'm a female. I'm not gonna trip if you're like our next comic, she. Like, I'm not gonna be like, oh my gosh, they said she. I'm not doing it. Like, it's whatever. I am a girl.
That's just a simple pronoun. Like somebody calling a woman she when she comes on stage. Well, yeah, I'm a girl. It's when they say this next female coming to the stage and they don't even mention the word comic. That's when it's a problem.
Oh, I haven't had that one happen. I'll say this
all the time. This next female coming to the stage, like when people don't know me, when I'm going somewhere for the first time, and it's a black dude bringing me up, it's this next female coming to the stage and the word comic don't even get mentioned.
Oh, I never had that. Really,
I've never had that one.
Oh, it happens a lot. It happens a lot. It like me. I've heard it done to jail a lot of times. Jasmine, I've like people. I pay attention to it, and you know, a lot of the white girls. This next female coming to the stage, and it gets annoying. Like everybody else is a comic, but when it gets to me, I'm just the next female coming up to the stage. The fuck.
Oh, I know sometimes they're like, ooh, there's a treat. This is a girl. Ooh. But I don't know.
Like,
I just feel
is that what I need to do? You need me to pull out one? Just
I don't know. Like I swear, like to me, it's just like I just feel like for me, okay, you know why? I think I got it. So the reason why I feel like it doesn't bother me, like I said, like I've always been like the only something, you know. Remember, I'm Canadian. I went to private school. I was the only black girl in my fucking in like, you know, advanced classes, you know, high math, science, whatever. So it's like, I was like, okay, I'm the only black girl there or only female here in engineering. You know, there was no girls in my, you know, engineering degree. So it's like, you have this thing and they have a stereotype. So people have an image. Okay, you're a female. Let's say for this, you're not funny or you're not going to be smart or you're not going to be this or you're just going to be that. So it's like you're the underdog, right? But when you prove them wrong, though, I'm just saying, it just elevates you there. That was me. Like, oh, this girl's here. This black girl ain't smart. Oh, wait, who got the highest mark in the class, though? This bitch. Yes. This fucking ghetto bitch you guys didn't think about? Yes, that was me. So I love proving people wrong. So when they come on stage, like, this next female coming to the stage, I never heard her before. I don't know if she's funny or not, but we gonna see together. Give it up for Charmz.
Oh.
And I'm like, okay.
When
I kill that, though? When I murdered the stage, though?
Yeah.
I love it. Charmz is hype. I love it.
Right? They're gonna be like, damn, that bitch is cute and she's funny. Yes.
Damn, I wasn't expecting that. I am impressed. I'm blown away.
Oh, I normally I don't like female comedians, but wow.
I hate that shit. Oh, you know what? Like, you funnier than all these other females. Come on now, dude.
You funny for real though.
Yeah.
Like, cause sometimes girls be like, but you funny.
Hilarious. Did you drive yourself here too? Oh my gosh.
Well, they always say, well, what made you start doing comedy? Bitch, the door was open. Like, what do you
The door was open, Didi.
Like, okay, he's Mike. And I'm in there, just like every other dude up here. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
So what made you start? Why this?
I always get so are you really a lesbian?
And then just like a bit.
Yeah. Are you really a lesbian?
Committed to the bit.
Or is it just a bit? Then I'll be like, I'm like, oh, okay. Well, I was just wondering because, you know, I have a sister who's also a lesbian, and then they tie it to a personal story, and I just be like, get the fuck out of my face, okay?
I be like, nah, I'm not a lesbian. I'm a Leo.
Right.
I'm like,
I don't understand. Like, why? Like, if I really wasn't, why would I be up here? Why?
That's a lot.
Why would I bring that shit on me if I wasn't?
The method.
Yeah, that's like a lot. Like just for a bit, like that's a lot. Like
that's
committing
a lot
to the bit.
Exactly.
Because you're a woman and you have to do something different. You have to be different.
Right. I have to be reaching. Of course, she's really not gay. She's just doing it to be funny, right? Right?
Because one woman is never really gay.
Just for a joke. That's a lot of extra work for a joke.
Exactly. It's too much. That's why I say, why would I put myself through all that just to be up there lying. But people are crazy, man.
But yes, and I think that singling women out and putting us separate only propagates that bullshit. It only vindicates the men and saying, look at these special women who, through all of their, vaginal secretions, they managed to be funny. That's what I hate about it. Like the separatism of it, the tokenism, it gets on my fucking nerves because it ensures that this will continue.
But I'm not surprised it's like that in comedy, because it's like that everywhere you go. At the workplace is like that, Hell, you go to the bathroom is like that. It's just fucking separated.
Well, it's not even about separate. It's about saying it's separate and it's novel. It's not novel that a woman.
You know what's gonna happen eventually? The thing is, when the majority of any domain or profession is male dominated, it's always gonna be that way. So until it gets normalized, you know what I'm trying to say? When I tell people I'm an engineer, I hate telling people I'm an engineer because their face is like, what? Someone asked me, like, you have proof? Like, do you have your badge from work? Like, what? Legit, someone asked me that. Like, do you have proof?
What?
And I was like, if I was a man, like a
so are you a man? Show me a dick. I need proof.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, and the thing is, it was a black person. That made me even worse. But I'm just trying to say, like, you know what I'm trying to say? So I've noticed this in different industries where like people like, don't believe me because I'm you know what I'm trying to say? It's like if I was a white male and I told you I was an engineer, you wouldn't even question me. Like you wouldn't be like, oh my God, never met a, you know what I mean, a white male engineer before. Because it's not common. And at the same time, I can't even lie because it isn't common. At work, I'm like, there's not that many of me. You know what I'm trying to say? So it's not common. So when it comes to females, I'm just doing the comparison. It's like now I feel like I see more and more females. But okay, think about it. Me and Kelanna were just in Funniest Comic in Texas yesterday. And in our round, there was 25 comics. Why is there only 3 girls?
Three women.
Yeah, and Mana is tonight, I think. I don't know how many women are in hers, but I'm sure it's not many. So.
Wait, isn't it only on Wednesdays?
Nope.
It's in Addison?
I don't know where maybe it's in Addison, but it's tonight. Because, Mana's going up tonight. But I don't know if she's the only woman, but I'm sure she is one of few.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. So you know what I say? So the reason why I get where you're saying, I know what you mean, but it's like you have to understand and like see why people react that way. You know what I'm trying to say? Like I always say, like, if you see it from someone else's perspective, if you don't really know much about comedy, we're in this world, so we know, females that are doing this because we're in here trying to be like support system in a sense, you know what I mean? So if you're just a regular person, you're not really into comedy and all you see is like Dave Chappelle on TV, Trevor Noah, like, you know what I'm trying to say? These people, you don't really see that many, comedians out there.
It's different. It's new.
New. That's what it is. So you're gonna be like, oh, there's a female comedian? Wow, let me see this. It's not, you know what I'm trying to say? So it's like, that's why I don't get mad at it, because I'm just like, all right, cool. So the way you have to do is just bring your A game every time you hit the stage, so that person that's ignorant, or not or naive or whatever. I don't want to say ignorant. They just don't know better.
Ignorant is the word.
Okay, they're gonna learn. And then you impress them. That's all I want to do. Like I really want to be. That's what my goal is to, like. I want to be so funny that people forgot I was a fucking female.
Like, right.
That because I'm gonna say like, not that bitch was funny. Maybe not. That's funny.
I get what you're saying. You can almost tell when you're on stage that they are impressed by what they're watching, because sometimes they just be like just sitting there with their mouth open, just gazing like, oh my God, like this was a woman. I'm really laughing at a woman. That's the thing I like to see.
This involuntary reaction in my body.
Yeah. I'm laughing. I'm enjoying this shit. I thought women weren't funny.
Jesus Christ. Somebody call my mother. I'm gonna get her to tell me a joke.
Yo, I was in Brooklyn the other day and I was doing a show, and it was a lady too in the front row. I saw her laughing at other comedians, but for some reason when I was on stage, she was like, hit you with this. And I was just like,
'cause you fine. Is she mad?
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know, but I was like, that was funny. Look at, she was right in front of me. I was like, oh God, every time I looked at her, I got nervous because she was just like this.
She was black?
Yep, black. It was Brooklyn. Everyone was black.
No, because you fine,
and she was just like,
you get everybody attention, and you funny, and now she feel like shit because it's like, oh, I'm not fine and I'm not funny, so that means I suck, which is not true. You do not suck.
Finally got her. No, I feel you. And I was like, okay, focus on other people, because I was like honestly, she was making me very nervous. Like she was right there. I was like, oh, look around, look up, and then finally joke that she got, and she opened her arms and she started laughing, and she laughed for the rest of my set. But I was like halfway through my set, and I was judging the whole day.
So she judged you throughout the whole, halfway through your set, then finally opened up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because people don't want to believe that like a woman, if she's attractive, there's no way that she could actually be funny. She just wants attention.
Mm-hmm. And that's, you know what, that's crazy. I got that feedback a lot. Whenever I do a competition or whatever, I'm like, okay, what can I have done that was funnier? And several occasions they're like, honestly, Charmz, when you go on stage, you're just a little bit too sexy. Excuse me? Like I swear I've gotten this several times, so I know it's not like one person saying it. Like, oh, when you go on stage, if you're sexy, it just doesn't come off right. You should like maybe like put your hair down, maybe put it in, because I had like, you know, you'd be running my bundles, whatever. But
bundles, like, bitch.
Yeah, if that your style on stage is your style on stage.
Yep.
What anybody else has to say. Now. If you trying to be fine and you telling jokes about how ugly you are, everyone's going to hate you.
True.
That's a whole nother thing. If you 21 years old and you talking about you gonna die alone because you single, bitch, you 21. Shut up. Like,
get off yourself, ma'am.
Who cares?
That's true.
But so, I don't know. Even still, you know, how we feel about ourselves. You know, however, if Charmz was the type of person to, even though as attractive as she is, if she didn't have that self-esteem, if she didn't believe it, she's speaking from her own experience. And so I get it. Why people look at you like, bitch, shut up, you fine. I wish I looked like you. But at the same time, you don't know what that person is dealing with. That's what comedy is about, bringing yourself to the stage and who you are. But if that's the case, you have to be self-aware. You have to say to yourself, or you have to be able to say on stage, so yeah, I know y'all think I'm fine, but at the same time, no, nobody wants me. Like, you have to put it into perspective.
But that's comedy. You need to be self-aware before you start before you jokes.
But
you need to be self-aware
perceive you
first.
Way, but you don't perceive yourself that way. Then what? How does that work?
Hold on, I didn't hear that part. What you say? Say it again.
Me?
Yeah, I didn't hear you.
I said, what? Okay, so what if I perceive myself one way and y'all like, I guess other people perceive myself a different way? Then that's where the disconnect comes. But who it's like, I feel like some self-awareness, sometimes it could be like subjective a little bit. You know what I mean?
Self-awareness
is
never subjective. It is never subjective. You have to be able to, because if you were to say that by traditional standards, Charmz, if you were to sit up here and tell me that you are not attracted by any contemporary standards, I will call you somebody who does not know who they are. And that's what self-awareness is. You have to know who you are in every moment. You have to know what you represent.
All day long.
And you have to represent other people too. That's a part of self-awareness. You have to understand how people see you. For me to deny the fact that people aren't intimidated by me would be dumb. Because they are.
Right.
And I have to step into that and own it, because it may not be how I feel, because I don't have no ill will toward nobody. I don't run up in the spot, you know what I'm saying? Check, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't. That's not me.
Listen to what the fuck I got to say.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Hey, break yourself, nigga. What's really hood? Like, that's not me. Yeah. But that's how people perceive me in a certain kind of way. So I step into that role as understanding how people perceive me. Mm-hmm. So whatever you may think you are, you have to bridge the gap with what you think and what you know about yourself and what the world sees. Yeah. You have to put those.
That's what I was gonna say. That's what I was gonna say.
There you go. Because you're a comic and you know these things.
But less intelligently.
I don't remember DDT when I was doing that competition last year for Q's Who Got Jokes, and I had this joke about being fat or something like that. But I said I had gained weight, and then after you told me there was this girl in the audience, like, I don't know if you know this girl, but she was hating on all your jokes. Every joke. Remember you said every joke I said.
Yeah, she was mad at everything you said.
And I didn't. But the thing is, but it's funny because I was saying stuff after, and she was just like I think I say I'm a gangster. She's like, you ain't gangster, and I say, but I wasn't as gangster as I thought I was. And she's like, that's right. Like everything it's like that's what Didi was telling me. Like she was just like, you ain't gangster, but that's the fucking joke, bitch. If you let me finish, anyway.
Oh my gosh.
But she was already mad because she sees you and you're more attractive. She feels like you're more attractive than she is. Mm-hmm. And from there, she automatically feels like she doesn't want you to be funny because then you're doing something else that she can't do.
Mm-hmm. I didn't even see who the girl was. I know you told me. I was like, not today. I don't want to even see who this girl is. But now I kind of like.
But it was a couple of them next to me. It wasn't just one person. But it was this one.
They be hating Charmaine.
They were, girl. They were hating, girl.
You better not go on stage in them tight ass pants no more, bitch.
I can't.
Right, told you about letting that booty meat show.
I was telling you, girl. You doing it again. You doing it. You being cocky, bitch.
The one viewer we had, we done lost her.
Cause you cocky than a motherfucker.
But speaking of which though, speaking of women, being mad at other women. Yeah. So I don't know if y'all caught this part during the little question and answer session, but Cheryl said something about it. You don't need to sleep your way to get to the top. You don't have to sleep your way to the top. Like, Cheryl, who are you throwing shade at?
I don't even remember. I remember that part. I thought you were going to say a different part. So she said, you don't have to sleep your way to the top?
Yeah, because she was saying something about, I think it was when, after Tiffany Haddish asked if it was difficult for them as a woman. And she said so, and after she said her whole little story, you don't have to sleep your way to the top neither. I feel like that was a dig at Monique, but that's me being speculatory. Or speculative.
I'm sorry. Pause. Who was fucking Monique? Who?
Especially when she was I was about to be mean. I was especially when she was that big.
Her husband's not. Who was fucking Monique for come up?
Man, I remember some comic in Dallas was telling me that Wanda Sykes slept her way to the top, and I'm like, what are you talking about?
Where?
What are you talking about?
She knew she was a lesbian this whole time, but she's like, I'm on you.
Well, she was married. She wasn't married.
She had a whole man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, she had what's it called? A jacket or like a beard? A beard.
Well, I guess for a woman, I guess it's a jacket. Maybe it's not a beard.
The Caribbean, a jacket is like if you claim child that's not yours. That's what we call it. Like, let's say someone tricked you into like thinking you're the daddy. You call it a jacket.
Somebody in a Dallas comic around here was trying to bash Tiffany Haddish. Said she slept her way to the top. I'm like, dude, do you really know the history, or are you just talking out the side of your neck? No, it was on some time.
And it doesn't help when women are jumping on it. It don't help it when women are jumping on that same, like, I mean, it doesn't mean that maybe she just like fucking.
And that's, girl, I said the same thing.
Or,
well, maybe, I said, what if she was just having sex? What if she just wanted to fuck that night? Who said she was working on a career of sexing her way to the top? You sound mad because you ain't get none. That's what it sounds like.
Right?
If I'm almost willing to bet that every female comic, every female actor, whatever, has made their way into some sort of celebrity. Now it doesn't have to be a major celebrity, some sort of celebrity. They have slept their way to the top according to somebody who didn't get the dick, like who didn't get it. Like that's tomorrow. I can guarantee you there's gonna be 50 dudes away here. And I'm like, I had sex in like 2 months. So I ain't slept my way nowhere. This happens that way.
So that's the thing, like people have sex with each other. Like if a man is fucking a whole bunch of female comics, if a male comic is fucking a whole bunch of female comics, people not gonna say he slept his way to the top.
So did Jamie Foxx sleep his way to the top when he slept with Hope Flood?
Right.
That's what I was thinking. I was just thinking that same
into a career.
Yeah. Get your ass out.
He ended her career?
Nuh-uh.
No, he used to mess with her, but nobody would say that he fucked his way into a comedy career because he messed with Hope Flood when she was on and he wasn't.
Right, that's true. Exactly. No, they're gonna just be like, they were dating. So what did people date? They have sex.
Right. So what? It didn't work out, and he's just so happy to be a celebrity afterwards. No, he fucked his way to the top.
Exactly.
But by their standards, that's what somebody should. He fucked his way into a connect, but that's not the way it happens. Sometimes there are people who deliberately, use sex as currency. There are people who do that, but that's not every woman who has fucked some dude. I done fucked a few niggas in my day.
In your day.
In my day, girl. But I didn't get nothing from it. I didn't get nothing from it but a wet back, bitch. So like, when I'm on one day, when I'm on and popping, you can't say, oh, DDP fuck such and such. That's how she got. Shut up. No, I didn't. That nigga didn't do shit for me.
But give you a wet back.
Exactly. Don't laugh at me, Kelanna.
Wow.
Oh, girl, that's my first time hearing that one.
Oh.
A wet back. Oh my God.
Splash.
Y'all don't know my life.
Whole life. I was going to say, she got her whole.
But no, but for real, like when Cheryl Underwood said that shit, I'm like, why are you a woman promoting this bullshit?
Mm-hmm.
Why would you do that? And I think
something real quick.
Got a short neck. She another ugly bitch.
Go ahead, Rachel.
Paul, let me say something real quick.
Yes, ma'am.
This is gonna sound real petty, and I don't mean it to. I don't mean to sound petty when I say this. But does she lose any credibility saying what she said, being as ugly as she is?
Oh shit!
Wait, what? I didn't hear. I missed it. What did you? Can you say it one more time?
Well,
saying what she said, any less seriously, does she lose any credibility being as ugly as she is?
Monique?
No, girl, Cheryl Underwood.
We talking about Wesley.
As big as she is. Wait. So you're trying to say like, do you think she slept her way to the top also?
No. I'm saying, do you think that Cheryl Underwood ugly? All right. Do you think it's one of the? Do you think she might be saying that shit because of like jealousy? Because anytime if you made it tomorrow, everybody's gonna be like, she sucked a dick to get there, and it's only because you're pretty. No one said that shit about Cheryl Underwood. No one looked at Cheryl Underwood and said, this bitch sucked a dick, because nobody would be like, I want her to suck my dick.
Yeah.
But that's exactly what's my point. Like, that's exactly, see, me and Rachel, me and you be here, because that's exactly what I was getting to. Your ugly ass.
She was jealous that no one, she couldn't fuck her way to the top because she tried, but no one wanted to fuck her. I'm sorry.
Or they fucked her and they didn't tell nobody about it.
Yeah, or kept that shit on the low.
Thank you.
They're like, if you tell anyone, I'm gonna
they fucked her and she's terrible at fucking. Like,
or they fucked her and her coochie stank. That's a
possibility.
That's a possibility.
We're saying right now, Cheryl Underwood is go fuck yourself, basically. I think. Oh, and also you're ugly.
But here's the thing. She, like, out of all the comedians, I went to go watch a lot of her old stuff because I think Cheryl Underwood is funny. So I went to go watch some of her old stuff, and I was like, damn, she was so raunchy. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
So the fact that she has the nerve to say that about people, and I'm not trying to say, because I tell sex jokes in my thing too, right? So you know what I'm trying to say, like, I'm not judging her for that, but I'm just like, if I didn't, trying to say some people look at me differently when I talk about sucking dick on stage, you know what I mean? So I'm just like, for her to be that raunchy and nasty, that,
and then here's another point though.
She did that, but because she's ugly, she can say that stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's why I feel like she gets away with saying her jokes, because she's not as attractive as other people. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Look at, again, I'm not trying to be super shady again, but look at Lunel.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. Girl.
I fuck with Lunel. She gets away with saying a lot of shit because she looks like a salamander. Ooh. Ooh. What? If she was pretty, she
don't look like Lunel. Don't look like no salamander.
No, I think
she looks just like a Komodo dragon. She looks just like a Komodo dragon. Yes, she does.
My gosh.
Yes, she does. Need to get off this couch.
Hold on, let me see. Let me.
She does.
Not a Komodo.
She. Let me see. Hold on, wait.
The mirror has answered, Rachel, and you are the pettiest of them all.
Yeah.
Of them all.
I don't try to be. I'm just trying to speak the truth.
Oh, that right there?
Look at her. Yes, look at her.
Ugly though. I don't think
That is cute. Leave me alone. I just think that is cute in her own little way.
And I really love her hair. I can say that.
She's cute.
I think she is cute. I promise you. I do not think she's ugly though.
No, she's not ugly.
That nose though, girl, you need a different angle.
Morgan fine too, girl.
Nose though.
Morgan fine too.
Oh yeah, she ain't nothing wrong with it. She cool.
I'm just saying, I think a lot of it, when it comes to females in any kind of business, like entertainment wise, the way we look means a fuck ton. And when you're pretty, you can get away with a lot of shit. And when you're ugly, you can get away with a lot of shit. Queen, it's like you have to be funny as fuck. There's no middle ground for you.
Well, it does pay because you kind of have to play to either side, whichever one you want. You kind of got to play to that in a certain way. But I feel like I'm in the middle of that spectrum. I feel like I'm not pretty and I'm not ugly. I'm just regular.
I don't even think you have to play into that.
So,
Because I mean, ugly look at somebody that you might not be attracted to or you might not think is cute. They probably got all the confidence in the world. They think they the shit, and they can be on stage talking about some. Oh, I pull the baddest, and I look like this, I look like that. But
you have to be aware. That's where the self-awareness comes in. If an ugly nigga is on stage talking about I pull this and that type of bitch, but he never mentions the fact that he is ugly as fuck, it's not gonna get laughs.
But that's what I'm saying. What if he don't think he's ugly?
Yeah. Doesn't matter what you think.
No, okay, one time I was watching this, I don't remember which comedian it was, but they're talking about, when ugly niggas do this, and I was laughing, and I was just like, is it just me, or he's ugly too, talking about himself, and he was not talking about himself, but he was, in my mind. I was just like,
hold on, he what?
I said he wasn't, he's talking about the ugly nigga. And I was just like, wait, he's talking about himself? And he wasn't. And I was
but that's what I'm saying. It's so funny because you was laughing, but you was thinking, damn, is he the ugly nigga? What if it was somebody, a woman in the audience, like, yeah, that's funny because he attractive and he cute. Like you can't. What if it was probably what if there were women actually laughing with him instead of like thinking the nigga was ugly?
I mean, some people
because men don't have to be attractive.
Some people do
because men don't have to be attractive. Men can be ugly as fuck all day long, and someone will still suck their dick. Men don't have to be pretty.
I saw this. I feel like I've heard this bit before where they're like, guys know they're ugly at an early age, and they work on their personality type thing. You know what I mean? They'll be funny and shit. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And girls, you might not initially be attracted to someone, but you would start liking someone because of their personality. Because you know what I mean? I've seen some ugly niggas bag the baddest bitches for real though. Because
I would like to go on record to say that I don't like ugly niggas at all. But I have my own problems. But I don't do ugly.
Oh
if God don't like ugly, why the fuck should I?
Accurate.
You petty if God don't like ugly.
But still, I guess the combination.
I like straight men.
Ugly hoes suck. Is that what we doing? Can we do that? But doesn't that make us fucked up as well?
It does. I'm saying like that means that all this shit we've been talking about is nothing but a contradiction any fucking way.
That's what I'm saying. Like we see her dragging for Cheryl, but the only reason Cheryl got dragged for us because she said that stupid shit she said. See, I can forgive a bitch for being ugly. That's not your fault. But if you ugly and you petty and messy with a bad attitude, well, look, all bets are
like, look, oh well, we just gonna talk about your ass because you all those things.
You already hard to like, to look at. Now you have to like, bitch. Like, no, choose a fucking struggle.
hold on, Charmz. Why your cabinets open back there?
You got ghosts?
No,
you know they was open. You gotta go see it.
You know what? I just got a cup before, you know.
Oh, okay. You forgot which cabinet it was in too, huh? You forgot which cabinet the cup was in, so you went to that one, then you left that one on there. Girl, get your life together.
Charmz.
I'm sorry. I'm just looking back there.
No, I'm just lazy.
Oh, all right, whatever. But yeah,
I'll make my bed in the morning.
Girl, close them cabinets for company.
And while you at it, turn all them damn lights off. Running up this damn light bill.
Get your shit together. Okay, there you go. Oh, girl, that was driving me crazy, honey. I'm just playing. It wasn't.
You OCD? Okay, I'm not.
It probably was driving her crazy when she doesn't want to call in. That's all right.
I know.
That ain't true, girl. I just noticed it when you was talking.
Yeah, I didn't know the whole time.
But I
didn't know
right now. My laptop is on 16%, so I'm gonna have to dip out.
We're all gonna have to dip out because it's about that time.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, girl. We
come till the end of the road. And it can't go.
It's all that
you have to do. I didn't know that with the other guy. I just wanted you to come back to me, baby.
Okay.
Come back.
Don't let.
Is that what we're doing every show now? We leaving like singing some shit.
Yeah, some random shit.
Negro spirituals.
That's awfully Negro of us.
That's cool. I love being Negro.
I mean, yeah, if we're not gonna do it, who gonna do it? Well, white people will definitely be Negroes if it's advantageous.
Girl, if they can make a profit off of it, they will be.
Amen.
Y'all see my baptism photo? Y'all see my baptism photo in the background?
Girl,
yes, ma'am.
Can we get a close up of the baptism photo?
Please let us see that. Did this take place in New Orleans? That's all I want to know.
Take me to the water.
Yeah.
Take me to the water. Be baptized.
Oh.
Girl, why did it look like a slave photo? Did you take that in 1865, bitch?
You see that? You see that? That Negro spiritual art?
Girl, that really looked like it was too like, in the antebellum South. That's where
it's a painting. That's why it's a painting.
Like, girl, please don't let that be your actual baptismal photo.
Girl, I love that art, child. I love it.
I said, Rachel, let me find out that you got baptized in a goddamn swamp like my daddy. Don't let me.
Oh no!
Give me some more water, honey.
Yes. My daddy said every time they had a baptism, the snakes would just move out the way. That was how. Niggas was really getting baptized in the bayou.
I know he will.
I'm gonna have to go.
All right.
I'm out of here.
I'm hot and hungry. Y'all.
You too.
Bye. Jesus is real. He's